So I'm standing here today in front of the historical marker with my good friend Bobby, and he's going to give me a ride a little ways down this trail here. It's supposed to rain, so I'm going to read this Trail of Tears bell removal route. And what's significant about this is Bell, I believe, was not a supporter for the removal. He didn't sign the treaty because he was with the Chief John Ross, who was not supporting the removal as well. And so Binge was the one that went north, and I believe Binge was in support of the removal. And I could be mistaken about that, but I mentioned earlier in another video that Bell had 1,100. That might have been Binge detachment, because here this marker said 650 to 700 Cherokee. So I'll read this marker sign. The Trail of Tears Bell removal route. The Indian Removal Act of 1830 mandated the removal of all American Indian tribes east of the Mississippi River to lands in the west. The Trail of Tears National Historic Trail commemorates the removal of the Cherokee and the paths that 17 Cherokee detachments followed westward. Bell's route of the Trail of Tears was one of the 17 detachments to remove the Cherokee west. John Bell was appointed to lead this detachment of 650 to 700 Cherokee by Chief John Ross. They had a military escort, Lieutenant Edward Dees. A letter written by Lieutenant Dees reported, "We have pursued the direct route, or the direct road through Fayetteville and Pulaski leading to Memphis, part of which we found very rough, but our rate of traveling has averaged between 10 to 12 miles a day. From the vouchers of Edward Dees, it is possible to determine that the Bell's detachment traveled a route which approximates the alignment of present-day Highway 64 through Middle and West Tennessee." And so that's the 10 to 12 miles a day. I'm averaging between 10 to 20 miles a day, sometimes roughly 20 miles, but mostly 10 to 15 miles. So I'm going close to the same pace that they traveled. And of course, they had anywhere from 650 to 700 Cherokee women and children with them. So this is the path of Bell's route going up that road. And I forget the name of that town. What is the name of that
Lawrenceburg.
town? Lawrenceburg is that direction. But what is that little community before Lawrenceburg?
New Prospect.
New Prospect. And so there it is. Now, back in this direction, this is Highway 64. And what was the name of that road? Agnew. Old Agnew Road was on the actual path. And so this was the path that they came, Bell's route. And of course, just reading that, knowing about that. And so this is my friend Bobby that I'll be riding. We picked up some shirts last night at Mount Moriah Church. And he's wearing his, I'm wearing mine. Lock in your salvation with Jesus. John 10:28, Mount Moriah Church. This is my good friend Bobby. Now, he is a member of
Solid Rock Baptist Church.
Solid Rock Baptist Church. I met his granddaughter the other day. She was so excited she's learning about the Trail of Tears, and she was wanting to walk a mile, you said, with me. And that would have been fun. But she is only,
8 years old.
8 years old. She was so excited to meet an Indian and to meet someone that's on YouTube and also someone that's walking the Trail of Tears, that she's been learning about it. So here's what this looks like. This is just a scenic view of this area. And I'm going into Lawrenceburg. I'll be there today, but you can see the clouds. It's going to rain, so I'm going to go ahead and take this ride that Bobby has offered me into Lawrenceburg. There's Davy Crockett's cabin, Davy Crockett's forest, and that in that forest section is the actual footpath indention, and that I will show. So this is exciting. God is just amazing, and it's great to live, to serve Him. His mercy is new every morning. His faithfulness is unfailing, and the grace of God, as undeserving as we are, but yet He loves us so much that He wants to lead and guide us each day. And so when we commit our way to Him, He just leads us and provides for us, takes care of us. So tell the Lord Jesus you love Him today, and just acknowledge God in your thoughts today and through this day.